I'll yeah, seriously.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Tell them.
Yeah, what's up, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
Good morning. Nobody watching
Hello.
yet.
Hello. Is
Hello.
anybody there? Hello. We got an audio check. Where's my phone at? Oh, we got a follower. Excuse me. Just gotta have these messages.
Good morning, Rob. We're a little slow this morning. We have a little delay. We got a little nitrous retard in us right now.
Yeah.
He's got a little more than I got. He been bouncing off the dinger since Thursday. So wait for some more people to get on here before we start shouting everybody out and talking about the weekend. But hope you guys all had a great weekend. If you guys weren't hanging out with us at Small Tire Gangsters, if you weren't at Yell Belly, or if you weren't in the area racing, watching any of the lives, we hope you guys had a good, boring weekend knitting.
Thank you to everybody that did all of the above, everything you just mentioned. Live streams, in person.
Yep.
It was awesome.
I noticed that you barely have any voice.
I have zero voice. Yeah. Connor actually messaged me and said to turn the mic volume up.
Turn the mic volume up. Or scoot closer to it.
Yeah. So, I'll let a few people get in here and then we'll get going.
Yeah. Probably a lot of people traveling still. A lot of people that came from out of state to
Yeah,
the Small Tire Gangsters race.
Miss Shannon wrote down every driver. She asked them the first day what states they were from. We had 27 different states there.
That's awesome. No, it was an awesome event for sure. It was a great time.
Great event.
Either our viewer numbers are behind and delayed about like we are. They're about as delayed as we are, or
nobody's awake this morning. I don't think. I definitely am. I'm here physically, but mentally, I'm still in my bed 1,000%.
Yeah, we got back. I brought the NX merch trailer back. I went back and unloaded all my stuff.
I totally needed those bottles out of there, buddy.
Which ones?
Small Tire Gangster ones.
They're in the merch trailer?
I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Yeah. So
man,
I got to get all them people their bottles. We got to the winter circle photo and I started looking for bottles, and yeah, you had left with the merch trailer at that point.
Oh boy.
It's Great. All good. They understand. Everybody that pretty much won, we know, or some form associated with Nitrous Express. Not every single person, but most of them.
Yeah. That's cool. We'll get it to them, man. My bad. I didn't know. I said bye to everybody and
yeah.
That's cool. We could change our scene.
Oh, what do you mean?
I don't know. It says a bunch of scene stuff there. I'm not messing with it right now.
Oh, yeah. Don't start clicking buttons. But shout out to all the winners. Ryan Mitchell was your anything on 28's winner. Shout out Hollis. He was a Little Gangsters winner. How about Little Gangsters having 72 cars?
Dude, that was ridiculous.
72 cars.
I'll say try to talk a little louder or get closer to the mic.
Yeah. I'm going to have to just lean in today. My throat
There you
hurts. Michael Hollis, $20,000 payday on a 530 cap race. 72 cars in that field.
He killed it, too.
Yep. Marcus Wiley won Cheap Street. And Big Trey Oliver won the foot brake class. Scotty Kruk won Quick Street. No radio guys.
Yeah, shout out everybody that won on Saturday. You guys everybody put in work. Everybody went rounds. You guys all had your hands full. All of those classes were stacked, man. Dude, Small Tire was ridiculous. I mean, the 530, the Little Gangsters class was stacked. I mean, 70 cars is a lot.
Yeah.
But there was some killers in Small Tire.
There were some bears.
I'm kind of happy that my car.
So we had 44 Friday night and like the cash days type deal.
Yeah.
Like just 100% payback deal. We had $1,000 on the fastest pass of the night.
Can you say who won that? Can you just give a name? You don't have to give a number, but can you give a name who won that? Or
Cantu.
Nice.
Cantu won that, but there were 3 drivers split. They decided they wanted to split and move on, which we wanted a winner, so
And this is Friday night, right?
Yeah, Friday night. Saturday, what I was getting with this, there was 40-something cars on Friday night for the deal, but I think there was some of the little gangster cars that were getting in there to get a 530 pass. Because Saturday we had 29 or 30 small tire cars. I can't remember. It was in the 20s.
Yeah.
Dude, the whole list was bears. Every one of them on there was a bear.
Yeah.
So.
So that, like you were saying, to touch on Friday, so that was the 3 drivers that split. If I remember correctly, it was Cantu, Mitchell, and Varney, right?
Correct.
So they split for small tire on Friday. Yep. And then shout out to Jerry Busick. Jerry Busick won the True Street
class.
Street class on Friday.
Yep.
So that's cool, man. That's one of my good buddies from he's from Vegas or Prump, you know, he's West Coast guy. Yep. So that's cool. There was a bunch of West Coast guys that came out. So man, that's
shout
cool.
out to all those guys. Yeah. So they're like your whole freaking
the whole clique of
your whole crew
out,
from
bro.
Arizona, California was definitely.
It was awesome.
They were in
Javi,
Texas.
you know, Matt, all them guys. That Scrap Metal Fox is cool. This is like his first time traveling that far away. He had that.
Hey, that car was pretty quick.
Too quick, dude. He built that thing himself, tunes it himself. He's done every aspect of that himself. Like taught himself how to tune on that thing. So I know there's a lot of people out there like that. I commend all you guys because. I mean, that's rad. You guys do it all 100% by yourself. So.
Well, yeah, shout out all the winners. It wasn't perfect by any means. We definitely had some challenges, but for the most part, dude, to run. Saturday we ran 180 entries and supposed to start at 2 and kind of got pushed back with how big the cars were with chip draw and everything. We didn't start till 3:45, 4 o'clock, but we were done by 4 a.m.
Yeah.
We took winter circle pictures at 3 a.m. 12
12
hours later, 11 hours later, and there was 180 total entries on Saturday. So.
I gotta say, for the record, non-biased opinion, nothing like that. Like, I mean, is my boy. Of course, I'm gonna give him props, but I've been to a lot of events. I've been to some street outlaw events. I've been to some street events. I've been to some airport outlaw stuff. I've been to a lot of events. We've struggled lately, but we've been to a lot of events and experienced a lot of stuff. Small Tire Gangsters is by far the best vibe, the best feel, the best. I mean, all the bears go there. I mean, the races were it wasn't just a sea of people getting gapped. It was a sea of people like, hey man, who won? I don't know. We got to look.
That's what I'm saying. Like, most places like Ryan Mitchell, Cantu, Varney, some of these like the bigger guys, Bank Robber.
Yeah.
Those guys are putting car links on most small tire guys unless they're racing each other.
Yep.
At Yellow Belly, they can make a perfect pass, and some of the LS guys, the smaller combination cars that only make 1,500 horsepower were only a car.
Look at me and Varney. Like
right.
Look at my race versus Varney race as a prime example.
Yep.
9 times out of 10, Varney puts 5, 8, 10 cars on me. You know what I mean? And yeah, we're struggling right now, but it doesn't matter. Like we lost to Varney by like a car, half a car.
Right.
So I really do think that Yellow Belly surface, even though it's very good, it is the equalizer because there's some bumps you have to navigate. It could be sticky as crap for 1 minute. 5 minutes later, it completely changes and it completely goes gummy. I mean, I saw some guys that were making passes that I was blown away from, and then they pulled right up, didn't change a thing, and they knocked the tire off.
Yep.
So that's why I feel Yellow Belly is like one of the best events because it's anyone's game. It's not just, oh man, Ryan Mitchell and Bank Robber are here, they're winning. It's, oh man, Ryan Mitchell and Bank Robber are here. Now's my chance to try to jump on one of these bears being a little guy because the surface is the equalizer, very much so. And the vibe, the music, the people, the people running it, the starting line, everything, in my opinion, is why I feel that is the best event of the year and the best event that I have ever been to in my racing career, short-lived, whatever, hands down, I think. It's just the most epic because of everything in combination, you know what I mean? It's awesome. So when you are wanting to experience a race, that has everything that you would want to experience,
And it's, Yellow Belly, like you said, the surface makes it different. You got 1,000 people, 500 people, whatever, walking.
Sunscreen. You said sunscreen pulling.
Bro, I used a whole bottle of sunscreen this weekend, and it did not help me. It did not help my cause.
Poor Dad, dude. Dad's like, brown, white.
He's rough. But hey, speaking of that, shout out to Chris Rosca, Randy, the Abneys, Ronnie, Randall, Chris, dude, the list goes on. Scott, Shannon Morgan.
Yeah, you had a crew of people helping.
I had a whole crew of I worked really hard last year to assemble a team that could get this something like of this magnitude done, and they showed a lot this weekend. So
yeah, it's definitely you don't win that stuff by yourself. You know what I mean? It definitely takes an army, and you got a good head start.
I would put that team I had up this weekend against anybody in the country. I mean, they could run an operation pretty much better than anybody else, and I'd bet money on that. So.
Also, in other news, Pro Stock Gordo has a Ron Burgundy G-Body. He had a couple grudge races, kind of getting back in the seat, got his car going again, and he had 2 grudge races, went 2-0, won both of them. He's got that Nitrous Express power on that bad boy now, so shout out to him, man. That's awesome. I can't wait to see what you have in store for the future. So one thing that we did forget last week, too, I wanted to give a shout-out to Maddie G and her camp. They went 3s in that diesel dragster. I know I'm a little late on that.
I did see that, yeah.
But they got, NX power on that dragster, too. So, I mean, that's awesome. They went 399, 394, something like that. They backed it up. They went, 3 times they did it. Like, they backed it up. They didn't just do it once.
Like a 99 and 98 and a 99 or something like that.
So,
again, I know it was the high 3, but still, that's impressive.
That is impressive,
diesel
for sure.
Dragster. Like,
we had... Iron Man, one of the big rim cars, they had a little street shootout. I think it was LCR or something like that. And I can't remember exactly where it was, but they won the little street shootout that they had, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Big rim stuff's starting to be popular, man. It really is starting to grow. So
there's some fast cars on big rims, too.
There really is,
like,
man.
It's impressive how fast some of these cars are on big rims.
Someone says, I needed to apologize for coming on a little strong with the starting line controversy. Anyway, man, it was freaking awesome. You see that? My condolences go out to Jeff. You see Jeff's car?
Oh yeah, Mr. Jeff. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that unfortunate accident that happened in Mexico.
My condolences go out to him, brother. Man, if you need anything, let me know. I know we have a message in a little bit, so
hope you get your car put back together, buddy.
Yep. That's all we'll say on that.
Hate to see that happen to anybody.
What's next? What's on your guys' agenda next? Like, what do you guys have? I know that everybody could probably see Fletch's post. Fletch took a picture of me mooning the camera.
Oh, that happened?
Said we coming to show my ass at Fletch's no prep race.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about that, but I did not see. I also haven't been on Facebook, bro. I still haven't.
Yeah, you look like you just woke up, bro.
Dude, I'm so tired. I have like 400 text messages, 600 messages. Like, dude, my notifications are insane. But I'll get back to everybody and go through some of it. I don't know.
Anyway, what's next for you guys?
Texas Radio Roundup.
Okay.
That's awesome. What I have. That's this weekend with Michael Hollis and Barrett Green. Texas Motorplex, Texas Radio Roundup. It's one of my favorite races of the year.
Yeah.
Different vibe. It's going to be kind of crazy to go from a wild, no prep
to
party,
some radial stuff,
everybody hanging out to radial, which it's a great time. It's a little bit, it's different.
Yeah. To touch on that, no, Poland's not hungover. Poland has been racing and hosting a race. I mean, Poland just hosted a race that had 130 cars total. So he probably looks a little hungover. He feels hungover, but I could tell you that there was no alcoholic beverages consumed. It was all
I think
work.
I slept like 3 hours Tuesday, 4 hours Wednesday, couple hours Thursday, so on and so forth. So
one thing I gotta say is like there's not many events that can get a bunch of big names to the gut. You know what I mean? Dude, Bodie was there, right? You know what I mean? Like there was
cool.
There were some big name racers there. There was some cars there that probably shouldn't have been there, but they were there going down. So
I mean, it's a big dude. It's crazy. I opened my phone one time and I seen that Drag Illustrated had shared some of the live feeds when we were shouting out.
Dude, 1320 Video made a last minute trip to come hang out. Like
they're shooting a whole video.
It was
and
rad.
Stuff. I talked to them. Yeah, it was super cool.
Yep, it was rad. Thanks, Brady.
Hey,
Appreciate
shout
you.
out Brady.
Yep.
Shout you out, Brady. Thank you for helping us out and doing what you did.
That's our boy right there. Thank you, bro. Texas Speed for the win.
Zach Beasley, were y'all racing somewhere this weekend? I know you weren't at the gut.
Anybody that was racing, forgive us if we're not giving you a shout out. He was way more busy than I was, but I was also pretty consumed this weekend, so we didn't really get to follow social media. We're gonna do it from here on out. If you guys would like to be featured on the show, you want to give us a shout out, you want to make sure that we include you, just shoot us a message over the weekend when you win. Even if you just shoot it to the Nitrous Express page, me, Poland, whatever. and we'll make sure to get you guys on here.
Because every Monday we'll give a shout out to the winners, but you gotta,
just help us a little bit.
Help us help you.
Yeah, like Jerry Maguire said, help me, help you.
Yeah, exactly.
Help us, help you.
What happened to your hate train bottle? I just noticed that.
It's in my car.
Oh, you had to use it for your
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yep. Today we're just. I didn't notice that actually.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Today we're just Brent. That's all we are. We're just Brent today. Oh yeah, Brady took some awesome pictures too.
Well,
What's up, Kurt? What's up, Zayden?
Shout out to all the media coverage too, because shout out to everybody for the small tire gangster stuff.
Hey, everybody as a whole makes it what it is, So.
He said I was blown up and we tested bones on hard tires. That's scary. Bones on small tire, on a hard tire I bet that car's fast on a hard tire. If not, they'll make it fast.
Yeah, they'll definitely figure it out. So, let's talk about some product real quick, guys. So, we still have an ongoing special for our bottle heaters. Current bottle heater promotion. Save you guys $100, and all you guys got to do is enter a promo code on any of our bottle heaters that we have. Any of the systems, pressure regulated, whether you just need the heater element itself. We want to take care of you guys. We want you guys to be running our accessories. Hit us up. Let's save you guys $100. What was the code?
Hot 100.
And all they got to do is type it in at checkout.
You could literally look at my forehead.
Hot 100. Poland hat. This is the Poland. This is.
Yeah.
Y'all want to know why Poland's head looks like that?
Exactly. That's what happened.
See, that's normal size head. This is what you would need if you got a big old head like me.
Well, I think I need that one. My head's not normal. I have like a TV screen forehead.
Dude, you could definitely wear this as a hat.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yes.
You have become the bottle heater. You have become one.
I am one with the bottle heater.
You legit just made that into a headband.
Yeah.
Oh,
we saved you. I went the wrong way. Oh, we save you $100. We save you $100 on bottle heater. All you do is type the code HOT100 in the checkout. Oh yeah, hibachi chef, yeah, right here. We hibachi you.
Okay.
Save you $100.
Time out. Too far.
Someone said it. I didn't say it.
I know you really do look like one of those guys. I feel like I'm at Samurai right now.
Put yours on.
It won't fit. My head is we have a problem, Captain. We have a problem.
Houston. That was meant for a 5-pound bottle.
That was meant for somebody that doesn't have a big head.
You want a shrimp or you want a chicken? You want a table for sick people or for poor people? Lord. Any of them, bro. Any of them. Any of our bottle heaters save you $100. Just type Hot 100 at checkout. We'll take you. We're gonna save you $100, not take you $100. I don't know what I was. I don't know.
Give or take.
Well, I'm a giver.
Okay.
You're a taker. Okay. Texas Ranger Brent.
Texas, yeah, sure.
Y'all see that YouTube video that dropped?
Oh,
I went back and got more intakes.
I seen that.
Michael Wagner, you want a shrimp fried rice?
I seen the link to it, but I did not watch it.
No, I don't expect you to, bro. You were a little busy. Bro, with the way Michael Wagner chops that throttle in the burnout, he's probably a hibachi chef.
He does really excessive burnouts.
It's pretty cool though. No one else does that. That's his MO.
I feel like it's unnecessary at times.
It's not unnecessary.
I really appreciate it.
It's not unnecessary.
It's never unnecessary to do burnouts like that.
How are you watching and you missed 13 minutes of the live? Yeah, I love his choppy burnouts for sure.
It's like he gets it up on the tire and then just like he's whopping the throttle in the burnout.
He was getting ready to come up and do a burnout or whatever, and I was like, "Oh, guys, watch this! He's about to chop the throttle of a burnout." And everybody's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Just watch. It's about to be this." Bop, 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 bop. They're all looking at me like, "What are you, dude? He's just doing a burnout." And then all of a sudden he does it, and they're like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly, Brady.
If that man could cut a tree, cut a light. I mean. He may have one foot brake. But Tremont treed that man. Like, I'm pretty sure Mike Wagner is still sitting that yellow belly on the tree right now. Just letting y'all know.
Golly. Man, it was a great time though. It was.
There was definitely some upsets on the tree though this weekend.
He had some. He got some. I mean, I ain't telling anyone what his tricks are, but he has some tricks to make that turbo car do really well in foot brake.
The fact that he came up on and that's the thing. A lot of people were like, "Why is a turbo car in foot brake?" The rule says no trans brake. It has to be foot brake.
Oh boy, bumped in.
So that's what I'm saying. If homeboy uses his two-step,
ain't no rule on that.
Yeah, he found the gray area.
He said I had to bump in on foot brake versus tray.
Yeah, I kind of said I don't know if he let off the brake for a second and stopped.
Oh, he showed me. I mean, he told me what it did. I ain't telling no one. It's amazing.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna try that, especially when we start racing hard tire like that. That's amazing. Because I really do want to race some hard tire stuff.
I don't know who had the slowest reaction time this weekend, but I do know that there was some people that got the soul treat out of them. Like there was some upsets that happened solely on the tree.
I know that my boy Doug drove. I'm not trying to roast him, but he didn't quite grasp the concept of the 400 Pro tree and what was going to happen. So old boy was looking at yellow and then looking at green for a long time and then decided to go. Like me and him had a whole conversation, and I felt so bad because I tried to just tell him a little bit of my opinion because I can cut a pretty decent light at yellow belly. So I tried to share my information with him. But the problem is the light changes.
We got some inside info.
Is this his wop wop?
No.
But they can't see it. What
happened? No.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was even saying now.
About the light, about homeboy getting trees.
Oh, yeah. So I tried to share and help him a little bit, and then he freaking red lit the next pass, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt so bad, dude. I mean, shout out. He still came out. You know, that's one of the first times they've really traveled. They loved Yellow Belly. It's his first time at Yellow Belly. So. Manual car that races foot brake.
I don't know why.
You look like you were getting ready to take a bite out of the microphone.
I was thinking about it. Just
I'm like, oh. Hello, push
rod. Hi.
Oh,
thanks,
he
Brady.
Sent you some email. That's cool. Yeah, you took some good pictures, man. A lot of people got some good pictures there. I know Connor's got some good photos.
I like that Brady. I don't think anybody's ever done the shutdown at Yellow Belly.
Mm-hmm.
Like the cars coming through with the parachutes and stuff out. And Brady,
dude, Brady got one picture of Kraken.
Where it's coming through the trees.
Oh, dude, that picture is
that's the one I was going to bring up. I seen he posted a couple since he posted the Kraken was the first one I seen.
With the wing, like the detail with the wing and everything, and it's going through the bushes. Dude, that picture is fire.
Yes, I think he had a couple. I don't know. He was like, he found this gap that he could shoot from.
I don't think he has any pictures in mind because it was too slow to get there. Didn't make it there in time for the camera to shut.
That's no comment. I don't love you, buddy. Love you, buddy.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. What's next for? Are you going to?
I'm gonna try to get stuff lined out for Futch's race.
Okay.
And then I have the Kingman Street Drags is like the next biggest race for me, and that's on the West Coast. That's May 16th, I think.
Yep.
So
I'm sorry.
I gotta try to get that thing lined out.
So. Supposed to pick up a new car Wednesday, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a new no prep car. It's a no prep car already. It just hasn't been out very much.
Nice.
And then
I know what it is, but I'm going to pretend like I don't.
Okay. Thank you. And then we're putting the Cowboys in radio, the Cowboy and radio trim this week. Cowboys going to run Extreme Street at Radio Roundup.
Nice. Yeah, they were. Brady shutdown pictures were amazing. Ryan's car got thrown.
Yeah, what do you mean by that, Eric? Brady, those pictures were awesome. Cody, shout out Brady. Brady the man. Brady made it happen.
Yeah. Cody wouldn't help us.
So, Radio Roundup, then Futch's race.
Yeah, I talked about my notes stuff.
Then you got Cinco de Mayo at XRP the following weekend. Dude, there's like
every
single week, I think every single weekend until July, because everybody down in the Midwest, I think, absolutely refuses to put a race on in July for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Like, Armageddon last year is on my top 3 of miserable moments in my life.
That was the worst. not anything to do with the event, nothing like that.
No,
But
it
that
was
was
just
just
so
the
hot.
worst event that I've been
The
to
fact
because
that we
of
were
how
sitting,
hot it was.
we were sitting in your bus, and it was 90 degrees in the bus, and it felt cool in
with
there.
the AC on, with fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, H-Town, I love H-Town. H-Town's the...
Yes, Brady. Well, are you going to Radio Roundup or no? I don't know. I don't want to speak for you, but
I might be there hanging out, but I don't
say-
know if my car is going to be
right,
there. I don't think so. My car's not really meant for that.
I believe we're taking our whole merch trailer in XYs and
Yeah,
setting up and
probably
everything. So I will be helping Hollis and Barrett wherever they need. We kind of make a deal every year because our events are back to back. 2 years in a row they've been back to each other. They help me or
Yeah, you
us
go back.
at
Yeah,
Small
yeah,
Tire
for sure.
Gangsters.
We go
And
help
then I help with Radio Roundup because Tom races. You know what I mean? He can't
Yep.
really be involved with the operation. So it's kind of you scratch my back, I scratch yours. So that's why you seen Barrett running around and helping some this
Yeah,
weekend.
for
Is
sure. Yeah, and we
do the same for them.
Abney's wife was in there helping Barrett too, running
Yep.
shirts, and it's
Shout
definitely
outs-
a team effort. You know what I mean? It's definitely, like I said, it boils down all the way to like Abney's wife helping sell shirts and making sure that everybody can do their job. You know, she's helping sell shirts so that people aren't stressed with that. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So, dude, she cleared out she freaking sold like all 300 shirts almost like the first day,
Dude,
right?
We sold out. We had I think there was almost close to 400 Small Tire Gangster event shirts, and they were sold out.
I'm so happy me and my kiddo got one before they sold out.
I didn't
dude.
even get one.
I
Like
bought, we
Tom's
were
old
walking by.
Tom's old lady's mad as hell. She
didn't get one?
Yeah, no, like nobody got one unless you went over there and bought it.
Me and my kid were walking by, and my kid's like, "Hey, Dad, can I buy one of those?" And I was like, "Well, might as well buy them both right now while we're here." So,
Big Mark was supporting. Yeah, Eric. That was kind of my goal. I invited Jeff Thomas, Big Mark.
dude, the Tin Soldiers guys were there.
The Tin Soldiers guys. I invited a few other. I invited Happy, but Happy had already had a planned vacation to Mexico.
Yeah.
I wanted all the promoters to be there, and
Dude, Limpy was there just hanging out. Like, how awesome is that? He'd come to an event, not have to stress on putting the event on, just
Yep.
hanging out, interviewing the flagger and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's all he had to do was just interview the flagger.
Yep. That was just Limpy. Like, he was there to hang out and support. Couple malfunctions with the tree. I thought we were gonna have to use Limpy, but never got there.
Yep.
Frankenstein crew was in the house.
Yep.
Doug, thank you for coming and supporting. Means the world. He's got a race May 25th, 24th, 25th, something. The last weekend of May.
Yeah.
At XRP.
How about Strange too? I mean, yeah, I know you said Frankenstein was there. Strange was in the house. They had a pretty cool little, merch booth
Man,
set up, and
I can't give those. I mean, I do. I have to give those guys a shout out here.
got me a fancy
yeah.
little hat.
Shout out to Jake and all the guys, everybody at Strange. They've been supportive from day one. I mean, we couldn't have done that event without them. And then as well as they're just the hospitality this weekend. NX and Strange were.
Dude, it's awesome to
hanging out and
have.
cool.
It really is awesome to have companies like NX, Frankenstein, Strange, TRS, all these other big companies, Fuel Factory,
Tin Soldiers.
Tin Soldiers, all these companies, for myself too, I have UPR and whatnot, like all these big name companies that are jumping in and helping small name racers and helping the events for just the average Joes, you know what I mean? Like it's not a no prep Kings event. They're not going to have a vast amount of turnaround from it, right? But so for them, it's more about just the racers and connecting with the racers. That's not a huge, I don't mean any disrespect, but it's not a huge money event for them. That's not what it's about. It's not about money. It's just about hanging out with the racers, interacting, answering questions and stuff like that. And that's awesome that big companies still take the time like that. They allow Nitrous Express allows us to take the time and do that.
And I told Jimmy Dale that, the fact that Nitrous Express and Strange, Tin Soldiers, Fuel Factory, believe in our BS and our craziness, and they're like, do what you want. It's amazing. I mean,
you see Doug's comment.
Yeah, I'll give you a call later, Doug. I can't thank those people enough.
Sure.
The thing is to me they let you be yourself. They do pull the restraints on us a little bit.
Because there's some big companies that say, oh yeah, we'll jump on board and we'll do this, but you have to act like this. You can't. You got to be PG.
They're never asking. And that's I guess what I'm trying to say is they never ask to change or anything.
That's why you guys are.
We've both
popular.
been pulled back a little bit from our antics and stuff
sure.
like that, but understandably,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Sometimes it does get taken too far, but I got to give a shout out to all of those guys. Doug, man, Friday and Saturday. I told my mom that last night. I got home and I kind of got emotional, I guess you could say, because it wasn't perfect by any means because there were some hiccups and
It's
whatnot.
never going to be perfect.
Right,
bro.
but to have an accident, have it cleaned up in 15 minutes, everything, it went perfect.
Wait, it really did.
Yeah.
And it sucks. I feel bad for Josh and the other guy. I think you know the white Mustang. I know his name.
I don't know his Josh Lightfoot and
I know
something.
it's Josh Lightfoot. The other guy was the guy that was riding me for
Yeah.
a canopy.
But yeah, they got into each other down on the big end. I believe Josh went over into his lane and they touched
Caleb,
paint.
I think.
Yeah, they crossed paint, got out. I mean,
Glad
honestly,
okay.
they were both okay, but like to me, that was best case scenario.
That's what I said. I said it sucks to go down that way, but it was probably best case scenario that Josh got into the Fox body, because if he wouldn't have, and there's tons of woulda, coulda, shouldas.
Right.
My opinion, I think that was best.
And
case
I hate
scenario.
it for everybody involved, but it like everybody was safe and it was best case scenario for he didn't go across and hit a wall.
It definitely was, Brady. Brand new car. They just finished it. Just brought it from a dyno. I think he made one halfway little BS test hit on the street, and then that was his first pass in the car. So.
I talked to Josh, and I hate to use it, but don't make tests. But do not take a car to the Yellow Belly for testing. Like that car needs to be well tested. You need a well tested car and a lot of seat time before you go get in something like it. Like if you before you run down something like Yellow Belly.
For sure.
I said it 1,000,000 times this weekend. Going 530 at Yellow Belly is like going a 480 anywhere else.
Oh yeah.
Like there's a big difference. You're driving through a cage with steel beams coming by you and stuff. Like there's a lot that happens.
No, definitely. I mean, and that's my boy. No disrespect, but I agree with you 100%, man. You need to take your car, anybody. It's not just it's any car at any race. I mean, I don't feel you should just finish up a car or a brand new build, take it right off the dyno or whatever, and then take it to a huge race. I get wanting to be the guy and wanting to chase the clout. But sometimes it's kind of ignorant.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like you can go to somewhere like XRP or somewhere
untested.
Untested and enter an event and do pretty well. Like because it's XRP, it's a smooth surface. Like and that's what I'm saying. Like Yellow Belly is. Mike Winder was he did the same thing last year. I think it was last Small Tire Gangsters. Put a brand new motor in his truck, had it tuned, all of this, and the tuner literally said, put a parachute on this thing and do not test it at Yellow Belly. It's exactly what Winder did, and he almost paid the price for it. It was very close. It's crazy.
Yeah, we don't mean it in a bad way, but it's just sometimes you got to use a little bit of common sense and think, man, this isn't the smoothest track. Maybe we should make 5 or 6 hits to make sure the car goes straight.
Well,
because if you watch the car, it wasn't just, if you watch that video, that Fox body was A to B, and his car was dancing the whole way. You know what I mean? So, it sucks. And I get wanting to be there and not wanting to miss a huge event like that, but sometimes you got to kind of bite the bullet. Believe me, I wanted to be there Saturday so bad.
Josh Lightfoot, when I was down there, he was just apologizing. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. And I told him, I said, man, the main thing is you're safe. And things happen. Yep. I mean,
you walk away. We live to race another day.
Like if Michael Wagner is pulling his chute, it's sketchy.
Yeah.
That man's in Mexico, going down.
I seen that fool drifting. Wow, what was it, the second to the last race? Who was he racing? Was he racing Trey? Yeah, he was like in Trey's lane.
Yeah, he wanted to win that very bad, I believe. But nobody wants to lose to Tremont.
No, man, no one wants to lose to anyone.
Yeah, that's true. But Tremont's like the worst. It's Tremont.
Yes.
That man literally told me if I win, I'm driving back down the track. I said, I don't think that's a good idea, but you won't. And that moment, I knew I messed up because he literally shut my race down because he turned around and came back up the track and let everybody know he was there.
I would have done the same thing. I did that at the No Prep Kings race. I shut down the whole No Prep Kings race.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also said hello to Trey, very friendly, like on top of the trailer at the last race Trey was at.
I did.
You gotta get him back because Trey's a bully and he's rubbing off on me like that.
Michael Wagner said, "I need a chain." Dude, the chains was a hit. What else you got? What all do we have planned here this week? We got meetings Wednesday. Have any customers or anything you got help this week?
I got a list of people. Yep.
I'm just going to go ahead and say, if you're watching this and you have messaged me anytime in the last 7 days for Nitrous Express parts, anything like that on the NX side, reach back out to me, because I have so many messages and stuff. Everything's got pushed to the bottom.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was trying to find that Caleb guy's name.
Yeah, I will try to get back to everybody, but nobody get mad, because I did notify every person that messaged me from pretty much Thursday on that I was tied up and I was going to be busy and I would get back with them. But at this point, I don't remember who all I'm supposed to get back with. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. So I'll make an official post on my Facebook if anybody's reached out, anything like that. Yeah. What other race? I was going to talk about this. What other event have you been to that an index is your main event? Like small tire, don't get me wrong. That Ryan Mitchell versus Cantu was a good race.
No, the main event was definitely the 530. I seen some posts yesterday about, let's talk about this. That's what this show's about, right? I seen some posts yesterday where people saying it's disrespectful to no prep to have index racing and no prep. I don't really think I agree.
Let's see. Tom and me talked about this last night, and I asked one question. The guy that made the post answered the question himself. I have documentation. Why were you in the index class, but not in anything in 28s? If you don't like index racing and you think it's bad for the sport, why did you come enter in the 530 gangster, the little gangsters class, and not in anything on 28s? Because you never stood a chance on anything in 28s. Let's just be honest. There's that's the whole point of people can call it disrespectful.
I can't index race, so that's why I didn't get in there.
When's the last time you heard of any car count being 72 cars in a field?
No, it was bad. It was awesome.
And I told everybody this is the deal. There was, I don't know exactly how many cars there was on the property at Yellow Bay. There was probably 130 to 150 cars, right?
A lot.
80% of them on that property could have ran a 530. When they pull it, the way I look at it is when you pull into a gate with a 530 index, you have a chance to win. You're not going to get Ryan Mitchell or Jason Cantu or Varney or Bancroft. These big bears aren't just going to run over the top of you. It almost, dude.
It's not like at a
one person out of 72 cars actually went close to the number first round.
Yeah.
And when I'm saying there wasn't everybody was breaking out and this and that, they were struggling to get there.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like you're slowing your car down a bunch to go
in a 530 deal. I don't think
530 at Yellow Belly is moving, dude.
530 anywhere is fast. People try to discredit a 530. 5 years ago, people spent $15,000 to go that number.
People dreamed for years to go 530.
Right. So. It really is a fat 530 is fast.
But I guess what I'm saying is I don't agree with the state, because I saw some people saying that they agreed, and there was a lot of people saying they didn't agree. I agree. I think it's awesome because it gives those guys that those daily driver dudes, those guys that are doing it every weekend, that are gonna, maybe they want to jump in small tire or something like that, but they show up and there's, you have your Ryan Mitchells and your Cantus and small tire. Of course, they're not going to want to pay their $250 buy-in for that. But if there's an index race, right? It's still the same surface. It's 530. Anyone can go 530. It's not just who gets to the finish line first. I think it's awesome.
My honest opinion, why I came up with Little Gangsters, I was tired of hearing people say, work harder, get faster, da-da-da-da this. You know as well, you can't afford the budget of some of this stuff to go as fast as you don't have a 450 budget. Call it what it is.
I don't.
And I'm not being rude about it.
No, that's the truth. 100%.
You don't have a 450 budget. And 80% of the country that races doesn't have a 450 budget. There's a lot of money. To go from 490 to 480 is it's 10 grand. It's $10,000 to $15,000. 480 to 470 is $30,000. And once you get to a 90 or an 80, you might as well just 20,000, 20,000.
It's not as easy to keep. It's pretty easy to go from 6.0 to 550.
But I was tired of hearing the work harder, go faster. I was tired of hearing the surfaces, the equalizer, everybody has this excuses. Yep. People can hate it all they want, but.
So the simple thing is, if you don't like it, then don't jump in the index class. Just jump in the anything glows class. You know what I mean? Yep. Jump in the anything on 28, so there is no rule, there is no cap. But
And see,
I
like,
think
that's,
to
I
no
see,
disrespect because that guy is cool. I like,
Yeah,
you know, what I mean,
right.
he's a homie.
Yep.
But I think to go out of your way and make a post and say, "Oh, index racing is a slap in the face to no prep," I don't think so because it's just giving an avenue for every racer to have an opportunity to be involved in a huge epic race like that.
Um,
Every racer can go jump into small tire gangsters.
I would
race.
have respected the post. I love the dude to death. I don't want to call anybody out by name. He's a good friend. I would have respected the post had it been made and he didn't enter the class. But you literally entered the 530 class, lost first round, complained about the tree, then complained to me it
530's all out in La Vega. You
Yeah,
be lying, bro. You can't hustle a hustler.
to me it was a salty post because we didn't win. We lost and we were kind of mad. I don't want to say mad about it or anything. I don't think that's that guy's mentality on it or anything. But to me it seems pretty salty, if you will, that you entered the race, lost first round, and then you said something. Like, I would have respected the post a lot more if he didn't come and then saw 72 cars in a field and said, "Man, what's up with the index racing in no prep?" You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I just figured it was a good topic. You know what I mean? To talk
for
about
sure.
index racing and no prep because there's a lot of people that have an opinion on it.
going
There's-
right off of the same post, did you? I guess you saw the stuff with the flashlight. A lot of people were upset because Limpy was not on the flashlight. I can't even say a lot of people. There was a handful.
There
of
was some people upset about the flashlight.
To me, Limpy, y'all understand, I love Limpy to death. I'd do anything in the world for that guy. He's done a lot for me. But to me, it doesn't make any sense when you're running index and heads up to flip-flop back and forth. It takes a lot of time to switch back and forth. Last year I had a lot of issues with restarting the tree and trying to get it, like, you plug it in, it wouldn't work. Had a lot of downtime from that. And then if you have a timing system, there's no reason not to use it.
Especially if you're having an index style class, right?
Like, and a lot of the people I see that they raced last year on instant green and had zero complaints. But I think it's the 400 Pro tree, and it goes back to the they can't go to light. Just call it what it is.
I can't cut a light, bro. I ain't mad at it. I just don't track enough, you know. So, but I get it.
Yeah.
I don't think.
And that's the thing.
No
Is, like,
reason to,
everybody acts
complain
like
about
index
stuff.
hasn't been in no prep. Like, everybody.
Yeah, I've been in no prep.
Index has been in no prep. It's 6.0. All of that stuff has been there for a while. Has there been a 530? No. Like, that's a faster. And the reason I say that is because I like 530 because you get the small tire feel. People are still riding wheelies. They're all over the place. You still get that
It's
feel.
still fast, bro. Like, some of those cars are still going all out to go 530.
Dude, there was
You're not turning your car down.
Right. Like, Ryan Mitchell went to the semifinals or the third round last year. I don't think he didn't enter it this year. Running to like 400 foot and letting out. He was just going all out, like making changes for his small tire passes, and then we could ride to like 400 foot and just coast to the finish line. Like, that's the whole point of Little Gangsters. Small tire guys can slow down. True, it's a middle class, and it's a level playing field.
Yeah.
You're not just going to get ran the top over of somebody.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's a good class. I really do. I really think it's a awesome class for all kinds of people to jump in and then have, like, you know, a fair shot at taking down the Bears.
And that's what I mean. And like the instant green stuff and all that's cool, but to me, I like the 400 Pro tree makes it easier.
Yeah, 530 on a no prep is definitely a little different than 530 on a prep for sure. Yeah, 530 at Yellow, like you said, 530 at Yellow Belly is like 480s anywhere else. It really is.
Yeah. That's why when you like, I want this, and you're mad about it, like with your car, I understand it's not working. That's still fast for them.
I know, but it's just not fast for what?
You're still in the top, like on a Thursday or Sunday, you're in the top 5% with
I know,
that.
but it's still not good. No, I didn't. That's funny that Brady just asked that. Not yet, man. We'll get it lined out.
What do you think it is? Let's talk about that. You don't know?
It's either going to be, well, converter wasn't the issue. I did the converter there at the track Thursday. You know, I pulled it out, drove up to Freak Show Friday morning. Shout out to Freak Show for quick turnaround. And put it back in. Shift was better, but it still just doesn't do anything on the high gear. So it's either going to be trans or I was
going to say, you think a high gear in your trans is done?
It could be, but I think I'd see that on the data. You know what I mean? The RPM, I think I see some RPM gain and no mile an hour gain, and I don't. So it's, with it also kind of still struggling to spool, even with the good converter in it. I still had to spool it with nitrous. It kind of does tell me it's probably down on power a little bit, so maybe it does have some cylinders hurt. So do a leak down on it and see.
Yeah, because, I mean, hell, you've torn the motor apart twice now.
Yeah, we just did heads.
The last one that was in it was Nate, wasn't it? He tore it apart and put it back together last time?
Yep. Yeah, Nate. And then we just did the push rods over at KPE.
Yeah.
So.
And then, I mean, the only thing you have left is your trans. You've pretty much done everything else. Hot side.
Yep. Unless it did hurt the motor and I just missed it, So,
But you don't, yeah. We can get into all
Who
that
knows?
later. We have so many theories on that.
We'll figure it out. I need to get back to racing. I need to throw the other car together. That's what we need to do. I need to put the Fox body in timeout and put the other car together. Screw the turbo car.
You would
Make the turbo
you would
car
instantly
just sit.
lose like 600 pounds, though. I think if you just took your drivetrain out of your Fox and put it in that for now. Yeah.
I think we about covered everything, man.
But
My hibachi helmet. Remember, guys, Hot 100. Hot 100, he can get you a bottle heater. Or a hat, hibachi hat, whatever you want. It's a little warm, though. I don't recommend leaving this stuck to your forehead. It might look like that when you'll
go
done.
You'll go from this to this.
So,
this to this. With the bottle warmer. Be careful.
Get you guys a bottle heater while they're on sale.
Hey,
Save you $100.
Cody, you're not lying. So Kraken's going to waffle his motor off.
Mm.
You should totally go buy like 10 spots on that, because if you won that, then we could put the Kraken combo in your Studebaker.
Mm.
That would be... That'd be ideal.
Kraken combo.
Look, and even Dad said, time for the new car.
Where's Dad?
Stop playing with it.
Yeah, we have a plan in motion.
I know, but you...
we don't need to... We're going to do it not with a Kraken combo.
Switching to a lighter car was the best thing. So, Michael Wagner, if you had a 3,000-pound Fox body or a...
we can't talk about...
significantly lighter
another
car, would you just take the combo out of your 3,000-pound car?
That's what we're doing right there, bro. That's what we're doing.
I don't believe you.
That's what we're doing.
I do not believe you.
You want to look at my messages with Dad?
Yeah, I do. I need confirmation, because I'm going to hold you to this. I'm going to hold you accountable to this. Because if you agree to it, then it's done. So it's confirmed.
I said, let me know when you're ready, Dad.
Hey, Brent's going to go 157 miles an hour, y'all.
If that car don't come out and hurt some feelings, I'm going to be mad.
I think once you drive that, you're going to just...
leave the turbo car in timeout.
The turbo car is going to stay in timeout.
Well, the turbo car, we're just going to turn it into... see, there's Dad. He's confirming it right there. The turbo car will eventually transition to the True Street, hard tire, and I really want my kid to start to race it. Like, especially seeing that picture. You see that picture of my kid in the car?
Mm-mm.
My 1320 took... I can't show... We need to get it to where we can get an overlay, and we could show.
We could put the little overlay thing on it. do.
Sorry, we're in jail.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me after, because we don't have any service.
Yeah. Get signal. Anyway, there was a really awesome picture that 1320 video took of my kid just sitting in the car.
Joey, we missed you this weekend, buddy.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing was supposed to come. They ended up losing power. He's been out of power at his house for like 5 days now.
Well, that sucks.
And I don't think it's trees on the power line or something, and the city won't handle it. I was kind of been watching some videos, trying to keep up, but yeah. Doug, that's the plan.
Yeah.
That is the plan.
Yeah, anyway, I can't think of anything else. I think we touched on all of our topics.
You're going to hang in for 12 more minutes?
Yeah.
40. We got 40. We're at 48, and we said we'd do an hour. You're gonna hang on for...
It's 52. We got 8 minutes, right?
We started late because you were in there BSing.
Yeah. I wasn't BSing. I was doing an order.
I
was selling parts to people.
You were making money. Fair enough. I don't blame you.
Same thing goes for me. If any of you guys have hit me up over the weekend and I didn't get back to you, or if I missed it because I was kind of going ham on my car and doing a trans and stuff, message me again.
Bro, the fact you put jack stands underneath your trailer in Yellow Belly's parking lot, set your trailer down on jack stands, and then pulled your transmission in the trailer, that's gangster, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was trying to make it, dude. I wanted to race so bad.
I literally looked over and seen your operation and was like, impressive but sketchy.
Well, dude, like you can't just leave it on the top. You can't put jack stands to stabilize the trailer because it's all wiggly.
I get why you did it, but
I put jack stands. So just to let you guys know what he's talking about, I put jack stands underneath the trailer as like an RV style stabilizer, right? So that the trailer didn't sway around, because if the car's on jack stands and it gets to moving, car might fall off the jack stands. So trailer had jack stands holding it stable, and then the car was on 4 jack stands in the trailer. It's cool. Yep. I do have some 4-lug rims. I got some 15x10s I'll sell you for pretty cheap. Hit me up.
There you go. But yeah, this...
It was definitely that. My operation was definitely that, Joey.
Joey and them were struggling. I seen some videos and stuff from him. I wanted to see Swamp Thing at Yellow Belly again, though. They came to one.
I did need help. Dad had to come and help me with the stupid converter again.
Oh, did he have to crawl in there and help you?
Oh, man, I couldn't get it.
Bro, he's been giving everybody crap about that.
Oh, I couldn't get it.
Next bottle promo. Buy one of these bottle heaters right here. Use code HOT100 and save you $100 instantly.
I can tell you right now that we're not going to be having any more buy one, get one free bottles, anything like that, for a significant amount of time. So if you're holding out to buy something, waiting for that, it ain't going to happen, my boy.
Yep. There's buy one, get one bottle deal is no more.
But if you're just trying to save some money on a purchase, hit me up. I got a promo code. Hit Tom up. Tom has a promo code. There's several people that, hit Paulin. Paulin can take care of you.
There's multiple different ways. Jeremy Keys, thank you for coming and supporting, buddy.
So, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to check out Futch's race.
So we got, recap. We got Texas Radio Roundup this weekend. We got Michael Hollis and Barrett Green. That's where all of us will be.
Futch's in 2 weeks, right?
Futch's is in 2 weeks at WRP. And then I go into...
hibernation. No, I'm just kidding.
I got about a month and a half swing through the Carolinas, Indiana, all of that stuff. So going to be probably spending a lot of time on an airplane the next month or so, flying back and forth.
Yep.
Trying to keep up with all this stuff because, like Jeff Thomas.
At Warren Woods.
Yeah, Jeff Thomas came down and supported us. So, I
we'll
feel
be
like
up there for sure.
Yep.
I've always wanted to make that race, so hopefully we have one of these cars that we're talking about lined out so I can take one of those cars with me up there. What do we got?
So, yeah, I think Futch's race is going to be fun. There's a lot of money up for grabs. And
oh, awesome, Doug. That's cool, man. Yeah, Futch's race is going to be fun.
What caddy is he talking about?
They got a CTSV. Pretty nice, like daily driver style CTSV, but it's...
Dude, how about my new car? Did you see it?
Couldn't tell. It was in my review mirror. I couldn't see it.
Oh, that's... Wow. I gave you the hit.
You did. You waited for me to go. I saw you waiting, so I floored it from way back here.
I seen the black smoke come out, and when I stabbed it, it got all over the traction control. It was cutting power and doing all kinds of stuff. Just so y'all didn't know, I bought a rowdy
little G8.
Yeah, little G8. It's
pretty cool,
bro. It's fun.
It sounds really good.
It's super fun. But yeah.
Jet Black. I did get the ignition stuff figured out. I got a new Holley ECU in it, but we still have a few other issues with basically down on power. So.
Or in the woods, it's kind of like small tire gangsters, or you just don't get that vibe anywhere else.
Yeah, I can't wait to go. I want to go to that one.
That's what Jeff texted me. He said, "Dude, it's not War in the Woods, but it is War in the Woods. Like the
vibes are the same.
You get some of the same vibe, but it's also a different vibe because it's 2 different parts of the country. It's 2 different types of demographics. It's same but different.
Yep.
Same book, different chapter.
Yep.
I guess that'd be the only way I know how to put that. Chop, chop, chop. Yep, Roadrunner. Dustin, did you fix my door is a better question. Is my door fixed is the only thing I want to know right now.
So, you bought a car?
Yeah.
Bring it to work, show it off.
I drove it around all day yesterday. I drove it home from DFW yesterday. I drove around all day yesterday, ran all my errands, did everything I needed to do.
And then
I unloaded. I had all 4 doors on my car yesterday open, unloading all my stuff from the 4 days or 5 days I was at Yellow Belly. No issues. Dustin opens my door one time and the latch is broke and the door won't shut now.
He goes to freaking, just rips it open or what? Thanks, Doug. Means out.
Brady, holler at me and I can get you in touch with Mr. Whipple himself. I'm helping with that event, so I'll be running the chip draw, kind of all of that stuff. I helped Fletch last year we kind of go back and forth and help each other. So
Woo, Futch yelled at me. Did you hear about that? You didn't hear about that? I got a video of it. I'll show you the video later.
Why'd you get yelled at?
Oh, man. Everybody in the parking lot was writing me saying, dude, why did Futch yell at you? Futch was like, I want to drag you out of that car and smack the out of you right now.
What'd you do?
When I went out on the highway and made 3 test hits.
Oh.
With no seatbelt, no helmet, no fire gear, no front end, no doors, no nothing, in traffic.
Yeah, I told you that if you were going to go in Jeep mode, you should probably at least have a helmet and a seatbelt.
I had my lap belt on, to be perfectly fair. He's like, when you went by me, I seen that shoulder strap smacking you in the face. You're right, it was, but I did have my lap belt on.
Yeah, just...
and to be fair, it's not like the car's fast right now. It's not.
I mean, that's still fast. It may not be fast to you, but it's still fast for 90% of the world. So.
But I do understand what he's saying.
Under the
current circumstances.
Under the circumstances currently, you should be as safe as possible.
But it made some good content.
I mean, I get that, but content doesn't save your life. And the Jackass
it could make your life better.
Bro,
though.
you just won Jackass of the Day. Congratulations, buddy.
That was the other day.
Well, no, today.
It was your idea for me to go out there.
No, but I figured you would be safe about it. But
I was safe. I had my
love you, buddy.
on.
You're still a Jackass.
It's okay. At least I won something.
Fair. Fair enough. Hey, I like it. Yes. So.
Oh,
but
man.
Shout out Futch for trying to take care of the boy.
Yeah, thank you. He told me afterwards. He goes,
it's not like it, right? It's not
I'm
like
only yelling at you because I care about you, bro. I'm like,
it's not like he had bad intentions or anything like that.
Yep. No, I mean he had every right to yell at me like that. So I get it.
Yep.
Deal. I'll text you. I did have my seatbelt on, just no harness. Yep, you're right.
At least have the helmet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got a big ass head. Even though it could probably take some impact, but just safer the better. You see DJ's post? The dude that wrecked at Big Jake's race?
Mm-hmm.
He posted a picture of his helmet on top of the car, and it had not a single scratch on the helmet.
I saw a same thing with Jeff, Uncle Jeff. Yep. Same post. Yep. Same post. He said helmet, not a it had a slight scratch or something like that, but
it got beat around a little bit, but
saved his life.
People should be cautious about that. I was actually talking to Jason Terrell this weekend about helmet, the roll cage padding.
Yeah.
The padding that goes in the around the roll cage and everything. He said that prevents a lot of stuff. And they're gonna do, I believe, Tin Soldier's gonna do a whole video on it, like with somebody in the car with your head bouncing around, the impact that it would make on the helmet without, and then with. And
that's good. A lot of people do. We could definitely end the show with talking about safety.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm guilty of it myself, where I've jumped in the car just to make a test hit real quick, and I'm like, I don't need a helmet, or I don't need my fire jacket, or something like that. And I could speak firsthand to say that, like, anything can happen. I mean, I was goofing around, and when I lived in Arizona, and just on the street, and one little thing happened, and I lost it, and went through a dumpster and a wall, and luckily it wasn't another car. Luckily it wasn't a family involved, nothing like that. So. I think we all definitely need to take our safety a lot more seriously. Even if you're just going to make a halfway test hit, I mean, yeah, at the time I was just thinking about going and ripping up the street.
If you were ever on the street making any sort of hit, I mean, even if it's a half full, even if you're
at least have your helmet on.
At least have a helmet on. Like, it's because things, I mean, tire could blow out. You're driving down a public road. Somebody could have thrown something out on the road you don't see.
Well,
there's
Yellow Belly was a good example. I mean, I'll show you the video later. I'm on my second pass coming back, and a car pulled right out of Yellow Belly, and I had to lock up my brakes. Right. And it was like,
that's what I'm saying. There's so much stuff that can happen in a very short period of time, and you're already playing with danger with what we do. I think that's why we love racing as much as we do, is because of the danger and the adrenaline, I guess you will.
We're already there. We're already putting ourselves in a environment where it's not the safest, right? We're already taking a bunch of chances. We're already doing a bunch of dumb stuff. At the very least, guys, please, if you don't wear it for you, just wear your helmet for your family. Think about your wife and kids. I mean, it just takes one little hit against the roll cage, and you could end who you are. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Somebody pulls out in front of you, and you hit, and like you say, you hit your head on the roll cage just right. It may literally kill you.
Even if it's not even that bad of an accident, but you just hit your head just right. I mean, very least, wear your helmet, guys. Any kind of testing.
Well, that's the difference too. Like in a normal car, you've got airbags and all this stuff.
We don't have none of that stuff.
You don't have any of that stuff. So if somebody pulls out in front of you, or you run off the side of the road and come to a sudden stop, you have all this metal and bars,
Yeah.
and it's for
And yeah, the cage is
it's
safer,
for safety.
but
It's safety around you,
it creates a lot more hazard.
but you have to have the equipment on to prevent from getting to that point. If
Yep.
if you take off running straight into a metal wall, what's going to happen? You know what I mean?
Run into it.
It's going to hurt, but you put a helmet and everything on, and then you run into a metal wall. It's not
Hurt a lot less.
It hurts a lot less. You know what I mean? So.
Yep. So with that being said, guys, that's what we're ending the show with. Please make sure you guys wear your safety gear. I mean, it doesn't just because you're not wearing your helmet, you think it makes you look cool. It doesn't, man. All the big dogs that see you guys testing and racing without your helmet, we kind of think you look like a little bit of a nerd. So wear your safety gear, please. I'm guilty of it too, and I gotta do it. I gotta work on it myself. So please wear your safety gear, guys, so you can live to race another day, go home, see your family. We appreciate everybody watching. As always, we'll see you guys next Monday. Don't forget, Hot 100. Save $100 off any bottle heater we have online. Take it easy, guys.
If you were thinking about buying any Nitrous Express parts or need any Nitrous Express parts,